In basketball, what's a blocking foul? Now, a blocking foul is probably the most common foul I've seen in social basketball, so I'm going to explain it for you in simple terms so that you can avoid being called for one if you're just getting started out. When you're playing defense, the only way to stop a player from getting closer to the basket is to simply get in their way. But there are legal ways to do this and illegal ways to do this. So to legally block a player from moving forward, you need to get to that spot first and set yourself in a legal guarding position. That means both feet on the floor, facing the player. Now, if you get to that spot before they do and they continue on that line, they're probably going to make contact with you at your center, your torso, and they're liable to be called for a charging foul. But if you don't get to that spot first and you make contact with them as they pass on another part of your body, like your foot or your knee or your hip or your shoulder or your arm or your hand, that's going to be called a blocking foul because you've made illegal contact with them that's impeded their progress. So we're talking fouls, so we've got our cylinders back. If you don't understand the cylinder principle, go and watch the video that's pinned on my page. It is foundational to understanding what is and isn't a foul. Now, when you are in your legal guarding position, you are allowed to extend your hands outside of your cylinder, but when that player passes you, you must bring your hands inside your cylinder or else you'll be called for a blocking foul. Also, if you shift outside your cylinder without moving your feet, any contact that you make that impedes their progress will be called a blocking foul. So in defense, to avoid a blocking foul, get to the spot first and set your legal guarding position. And in offense, stay tuned for part 2 where we'll cover offense.